Hey everyone, it's Peter Light here to bring you new news about the second update for this game and how this update is. Note that I have not played this game, so I will only talk about why this is good for the game and for the future Sonic games. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that notification bell because it helps out the video and the algorithm and pushes the video out, and would really mean a lot to me. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and love you guys, and see you guys in the next one. So let's get right into the news. Sonic Dream Team had its second update for a few days ago, and honestly, I think this is good for the future of the Sonic franchise. We're gonna talk about 4 things on the new update, and we'll go through each section and we'll talk about why it's good for the future Sonic games and stuff. So let's start with number 1. Is the Sweet Dream Zone and the new levels and the missions and the new tracks, music tracks, gonna be good for the franchise? And I think this is honestly gonna be true. This is such a good idea for Sonic games in the future and for this game, because it means that we could get even more things like in the future Sonic games and this one as well. This also means that we could have Sonic games DLC and content in the next Sonic game to last us until the next major big Sonic game. The Sonic Frontiers game got 3 major expansions for the game, and now since this game is also getting the same treatment, Sonic Dream Teams, or even more, this could mean that we'll get major expansions for the Sonic games going forward. Number 2, ranked badges are here. Let's go! This is honestly one of my favorite things for this game, and because it's just competitive. But this is really cool way to get people engaged in this game in a competitive way, and how this could also affect the Sonic racing games in the future, and why this is a good thing. Team Sonic Racing had this introduced, but then no one played after like a week later. Now, you may be thinking that the same would happen to the future Sonic racing games or in general, but that's where you're wrong. Maybe. I don't know. I think the future Sonic racing games with ranked mode will do better and keep people more engaged with the game if they keep adding more stuff into the game and fix the bugs. For Sonic Team or Team Sonic Racing, they really didn't fix any bugs or fixed the servers for the game, and also since they didn't add anything into the game, everyone just forgot about it or just got bored of the game after a week. If Sega wants their games to do better online competitive, then they have to give us something to keep playing for and keep updating the game and add more DLC for the games. Sonic Riders is a good way for starting the good updating. Is a good way for starting the ranked systems, because Sonic Riders isn't just my all-time favorite series in the Sonic franchise, but it's what makes the Sonic racing games, well, Sonic. Sonic Riders is what makes Sonic it feel like it's only for Sonic and his addition for racing games, just like how its carts fits Mario and that franchise. Sonic Riders with his addition for racing games, just like how carts fit Mario and that franchise. Sonic Riders with hoverboards in different outfits is what makes the racing Sonic game stand out from all the rest, because it's different and it adds more special than Sonic in a car, because at that point it's just Mario Kart but you put Sonic in there. Now let's get into number 3. Alright, new gameplay toys, use them to spin, turn, and catapult your way forward. So like level design, basically. At least this is from the Sonic Dream Team. Like this is level design. Now this is a big one, because it's level design, and this could make or break the next major Sonic game, because it needs good level design to keep us engaged in the game and just to have good momentum and just allow us to also have fun in the game more. Good level design, not necessarily like with the catapult thing, but having good level design in general makes for a good Sonic game. Good level design like lets us keep having good speed and momentum in the game, that also lets us either do platforming but also keep that speed and momentum going. Like how Sonic Unleashed is, for example. It kept you on your toes and makes you keep thinking about the game, and also makes you stay alert for what to come next, but to also react quickly since you're going really fast. Apply this with replayability and you have a perfect Sonic game. And a few other things you may want to add in there for a perfect Sonic game. The music also has to be good for the level to have you where you want to just get up and dance, but also enjoy the game and level as you're going at high speed, supersonic speed. And Sonic Unleashed is a good example of this for daytime Sonic, because you are going so fast that you are left guessing what's gonna happen next and makes you think rapidly what to do, and then 1 second later you're about to think again where you need to go. Sonic games need to have this keep the player engaged in the game along with DLC and updates. Now for daytime Sonic and the second later thing, like you need it's for people that are playing the Sonic Unleashed game for the first time ever, so like you're left guessing. But if you play it religiously like I do, then of course you're gonna know what's gonna happen next. Number 4, bugs and performance improvements. Bugs, fixes, and performance improvements is a good example of either the game is going to be good or bad, because if they keep fixing bugs and glitches, it makes you think Sega still cares about the games, and even after it's been released. This also helps the game stay relevant. It makes it stay replayability, because it means that one glitch route you went in the release date of the game, but in a later update, you can't go that glitch route because it's been fixed / patched. The glitch / bug things are always going to happen in a video game, but if Sega doesn't have the game fixed at all, like Sonic 06, then you're setting the game up for disaster. That game was bugged so much that till this day, don't like it. People don't like it, even though I love the game despite its bugs and glitches, because those don't really bother me that much. Having not as many bugs also means that the player can just enjoy the game and not be frustrated while playing it, because if you have a lot of people playing the game and it's still not fixed, like weeks later or days later, then the game is still going to go irrelevant. The game needs bugs and fixes for momentum controls, as well as if you have that good old momentum going, then you all die all of a sudden due to a bug or glitch, then that momentum will fade and people would be disappointed in that. So I think this is a good way to have a good Sonic game, and like Sega can learn from their past and what good or bad things they've done from the past Sonic games, and they can just have and put together a perfect Sonic game. But if they need more time, please add more time to your developers, and please give them more time, because the best Sonic game is whenever it's not rushed. Because like Sonic 06, that game was rushed, and look what happened. Everyone hates the game except me, but I don't mind the bugs and glitches and whatnot. I think they also need to look at Sonic Unleashed, because that game was so good. Yes, there were some bugs in it. It wasn't like groundbreaking bugs. Like, you could still play the game really well and still have really fun. But I think they need to add good level design along with all these other things that I talked about, just because it would make a perfect Sonic game. And this Sonic Dream Team's game is so good and beautiful, and having all of this in the game is what makes a good Sonic game and keep people engaged with the game. This is why we needed this update, because it means that we could possibly get the same treatment for future Sonic games in general. All of this I talked about is what makes a good Sonic racing game and a good Sonic game in general and this is why I think this update is important. And I hope you guys also enjoy this video, because I think Sonic Riders is actually probably, I think it's going to happen, like a new Sonic Riders game is going to happen in the next like year or two, because at least for the IDW comics, they have been working on the Riders Sonic series, and like they've been doing a lot of stories for that. And I think Sega realizes this from like past Tales Tubes and other things. Like I think they've been hinting at it so much that I think we'll be having another new game for the Riders series in the next year or two. And you know your boy here is going to be so hyped. it's gonna be like screaming through the whole house. You guys would even hear me from where you live, of me screaming, being like, "Let's go!" And it's I can't wait for that. And you know your boy's gonna be loving that, because it's my all-time favorite series in the Sonic franchise. And I'm the Riders guy, because I know the Sonic Riders games, and I played them, or I used to play them religiously, but then I got busy with life, and so I'm starting to play them religiously again. But yeah, I'm gonna stream them. I should stream them more to you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you guys stay tuned for the next Sonic stream and my future streams as well, because we all have a good old time. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, let's go!